Did you know that over 60% of diesel engine failures are caused by bad driving habits? That's right, bad habits behind the wheel can silently destroy your engine, leading to costly repairs or even complete engine failure. Diesel engines are built tough, but they're also precise machines that need to be treated right. If you want your diesel vehicle to last 300,000 miles or more, there are a few driving mistakes you simply can't afford to make. In this video, I'm exposing the worst diesel driving habits that quietly kill your engine over time. And trust me, most drivers are guilty of at least one. Let's get into it before your engine pays the price. Mistake number 9. Skipping engine warm-ups. When you start your diesel engine, the oil is cold and thick. It hasn't yet circulated to all those critical engine parts like the turbo, pistons, and crankshaft. The cold oil cannot lubricate properly under heavy load, which shortens engine life. If you drive off immediately, these parts start grinding against each other, which may lead to costly repairs. Diesel engines especially need a bit of idle time because their combustion process relies heavily on proper heat buildup, and cold starts mean that fuel doesn't burn properly, which increases carbon buildup. Skipping the warm-up also increases emissions and reduces fuel efficiency. Allowing your engine to idle for 30 seconds to 1 minute after starting gives the oil time to circulate and begin protecting the engine. Mistake number 8. Frequent short trips. Diesel engines aren't made for stop-start 2-minute drives. They are designed for heavy-duty, long-distance driving where they can operate at high temperatures. When you take short trips, the engine doesn't have enough time to reach and maintain optimal temperature, which leads to poor combustion and excessive soot formation. This soot can clog the diesel particulate filter and other emission components that may lead to poor engine performance and expensive repairs. Low operating temperatures also cause condensation in the oil and exhaust system, which can lead to corrosion. That's why if you have to take short trips regularly, at least make sure you give your diesel some proper highway time now to allow the system to burn off accumulated deposits. Mistake number 7. Using poor quality fuel. Diesel fuel quality plays a critical role in engine health. Low quality or contaminated diesel often contains water, dirt, or microbial growth, which can severely damage fuel injectors and fuel pumps. Poor fuel can lead to incomplete combustion, rough idling, power loss, and increased emissions. Diesel engines require clean, high-cetane fuel to ensure smooth operation and efficiency. Using fuel from unreliable sources increases the risk of introducing contaminants into the system. It's also recommended to use quality diesel additives occasionally to clean injectors and improve combustion. Good fuel habits protect your engine from long-term damage. Mistake number 6. Shutting down after hard driving. When you push your diesel engine hard, especially on the highway, your turbo gets insanely hot. I'm talking about temperatures that can literally cook your oil. When you shut the engine off immediately, then the oil circulation stops, but the turbo is still sizzling. The oil trapped inside starts to burn, which creates carbon buildup. These deposits can cause turbo bearing failure, which is a very costly repair. Turbochargers need a brief period of low-load idling to cool down properly and allow fresh oil to flow through the turbo. This prevents the oil from breaking down and extends the life of the turbo. A good rule is to idle for about 30 seconds to a minute after hard driving or towing. Ignoring this habit can significantly shorten the turbo's lifespan. Mistake number 5. Neglecting regular oil changes. Diesel engines produce more soot, carbon, and contaminants compared to gasoline engines, which means the engine oil gets dirty faster. Dirty oil loses its lubricating properties, increasing friction and wear on engine parts. Skipping or delaying oil changes can lead to sludge buildup, which blocks oil passages and reduces engine life. In diesel engines, soot particles get suspended in the oil, thickening it and reducing its effectiveness. Without timely oil changes, you risk damaging vital engine components like the turbo, bearings, and pistons. Regular oil changes are especially important if the vehicle is frequently used for towing or heavy loads. Always follow the manufacturer's service intervals to ensure proper lubrication and long engine life. Mistake number 4. Ignoring dashboard warning lights. Modern diesel engines are equipped with complex systems like EGR valves, DPF filters, and advanced fuel injection that all require careful monitoring. Dashboard warning lights indicate that something is wrong, whether it's low oil pressure, overheating, or a clogged DPF. Ignoring these warnings can quickly turn minor issues into serious, expensive problems. For example, driving with a clogged DPF can cause extreme back pressure, damaging the turbo and engine. If you ignore an oil pressure warning, you could destroy the engine within minutes. Timely attention to warning lights can prevent costly repairs and keep the engine running smoothly. Regular diagnostics and prompt responses to alerts are essential for diesel engine longevity.
Mistake number 3.
Revving hard when cold. When a diesel engine is cold, the oil is thick and hasn't fully circulated to all the moving parts. Revving the engine aggressively in this state can cause severe metal-to-metal contact, which may increase wear on components like pistons, bearings, and the turbo. A cold engine also doesn't burn fuel efficiently, which leads to unburnt diesel and carbon buildup. Rapid acceleration when engine is cold puts sudden stress on the turbocharger and other pressurized systems before they are ready. The engine should be driven gently until the temperature gauge indicates that it has reached normal operating temperature. Taking this precaution helps ensure proper lubrication and protects the engine from early wear and damage. Mistake number 2. Riding the clutch. Many diesel vehicles with manual transmissions suffer from premature clutch wear due to poor driving habits like riding the clutch. This happens when drivers rest their foot on the clutch pedal while driving, which partially disengages the clutch. The resulting friction causes unnecessary wear on the clutch plate, pressure plate, and release bearing. Over time, this can lead to clutch slippage, reduced power delivery, and eventually complete clutch failure. Therefore, you should develop the habit of fully removing your foot from the clutch pedal when not actively shifting gears to prolong clutch life. Mistake number 1. Using the wrong oil type. Diesel engines have very different oil requirements compared to gasoline engines. They need oils with specific additives to handle the higher temperatures, pressures, and soot production. Using the wrong oil type can lead to poor lubrication, oil breakdown, and faster engine wear. Diesel-rated oils often contain detergents and dispersants that help keep soot suspended and prevent sludge buildup. Without the proper oil, critical engine components like turbochargers, lifters, and bearings can suffer from poor protection and excessive wear. Therefore, always check your owner's manual for the correct oil specification and viscosity for your diesel engine. That's all for this video. These bad habits will literally destroy your diesel engine. So if this video just saved you from a turbo disaster, hit that like button, subscribe for more driving hacks, and tell me in the comments how many of these habits are you guilty of. See you in the next video.